and welcome back to another episode of Tube Talk.
We are very lucky to have you this week, Kate, aren't we?
Yes.
Katie B.
Katie B.
Replacing Sophie
B.
for this week only.
Yes. She felt a bit tired.
A bit sick and a bit tired.
Okay.
Right, no nonsense, Katie. You're straight
into it. So only one runner last week because he had 2 scratchings, but that horse was Holy Grail.
In Singapore, who was coming off a last start win. He was stepping up sort of a grade and a half, and while he didn't run in the money, I actually didn't mind his run. He wasn't quite used to the tempo of the race, and he got back in the field, and he didn't sort of lose ground in the straight, he didn't gain ground, and I just think it'll take a couple of runs for him to adjust, and his next start he'll drop down half a grade, and I think as he gets used to the tempo, I think he'll progress again, and I think he's got a bright future. He's just a developing horse. And the other 2 horses were scratched because they drew outside barriers, and we just elected that wasn't the best thing for them, so they'll run next week.
Right. This week we have 8 horses between now and next Wednesday.
It's quite busy for winter, isn't it?
Yes. So first off we have Friday, which is tomorrow, race 10 and Te Aroha Black Pearl debuting.
That's right, she's debuting, and really interesting horse. A lot of ability. There's an email. But a bit crazy.
Yeah.
So in her trials, she's got so much ability, but she throws her head around to so much wrong, and we're trying to teach her, and she's getting better. And she's won a trial. She's raced a trial and done everything wrong, thrown her head around and been last and done things wrong and still won. And she's done that again. She ran 3rd last start, and she's getting better. But she's by no means the finished product. She can win the race. I think she's the best horse in the race. But that's not important. What's important is we continue to see improvement in her with her manners. So hopefully we can ride her with a little bit of cover, and she'll relax and drop her head. She might fight early, but relax and drop her head, and then finish the race off well. And that's what we want to see. She can win it, but I certainly don't think she is a horse that will win on manners. If she does, it'll be on ability alone. And I think you won't see the best of her until she's had a few runs under her belt. But an interesting horse.
So, on Saturday in Taranaki in race 2, we have Thorn Pass.
We do, and Thorn Pass, 3rd run back last start, returned to form with a good second. A couple of keys there. He was fitter. He had Hayden Tinty in the saddle, who's ridden him well before, and we rode him differently. We rode him on the speed. And so Saturday at Taranaki, it's going to be a wetter track, which is probably against him with all this bad weather. He's drawn middle of the field. Hayden Tinty's on again. We'll push forward again, I think, and ride him handy enough again. The step up to 1800 metres holds no concerns. The 2 issues are it's the first time at New Plymouth, it's horses for courses track, and the second thing is just how wet the track's going to be. It was a heavy 10 last time, and he handled that fine, but this could be quite different. But he looks to be coming into form, and he's certainly a chance on Saturday.
So, also on Saturday in Taranaki in race 5, in the Opunake Cup.
Well said, Katie.
We have North and South.
An outstanding winter galloper. We had to scratch her a couple of weeks ago because she had a stone bruise on the morning of the race, which is something that just plagued her from time to time. But her work since then has been outstanding. She's raced on the course, she's placed on the course twice. She ran 2nd in this race last year. Sam Wynn's aboard, who's a very good jockey. She's on board for the first time, but she's a good jockey. I really like her chances. The only concern is the track's not a concern, the conditions aren't a concern. What's probably a concern is she missed that race 2 weeks ago. It would have been nice to have had it, but her last start run was very good. She's coming to it at the right time. She drops in weight, and she'll be over the odds, and she's a very good chance.
Right. And
it'll be great if she could win it, because it'll be another stakes win for her.
yeah.
For her breeding career.
And then on Sunday in Oamaru, we have 3 runners, starting with the Zanotti in race 3.
Yeah, and one thing I've got to say about Oamaru is I'm concerned that this meeting may not go ahead. It's already very heavy there. They're expecting up to 200 mils of rain the next couple of days, and I wouldn't be surprised if this meeting was canned as well, if it was postponed anyway for a day or two. But anyway, let's carry on. Zanotti,
Yeah.
race 3, I think. Yes. Is running herself into good form. Ran 4th last start. Her line got taken. Another email. Her line got taken in the straight. If it hadn't been taken, she would have run 1st or 2nd. She'll be over the odds. She's ready to strike. She's a good chance. She is. If the meeting goes ahead, I think she's peaking, and I think she's a good chance on Sunday over the odds.
Also in Oamaru, in race 4, in the 2-year-old 1200, we have Major Issue.
So Major Issue, we gave her a couple of runs early in the year. We've spelled early to develop and grow. She's come back. We gave her a trial where we rode her quietly, and she ran on. We gave her another trial which she developed from, and she won that. She's a horse that's getting better all the time and will continue to get better with maturity, and I think we're learning a bit about her. So the 1200 metres will suit on Sunday. She'll hopefully we'll get her relaxed in about midfield, and she'll finish her race off well. She's each way chance. I think she'll continue to improve no matter what she does. There's probably a couple of other horses in the race that are more seasoned and more 2-year-old types than her, which will be hard to beat, but I think she will run with merit. And Kylie Williams in the saddle, and Kylie likes it.
Great. Also in Oamaru, in race 9, we have Elusive Boxers.
Who's in terrific form. 3rd a couple of weeks ago, finished really well up the rails, which didn't suit her in the worst part of the track, narrowly missed winning. Is a very, very strong field though. She will need to be on top of her game to win this race, but she is close to being on top of her game, if not there. So a lot will depend on what happens in the running. Heavy 11 doesn't really suit her. A better track than that would suit her, but she's fit and well, and handling track conditions and the run she gets will be the key. Kylie Williams also rides, who rode her at this meeting last year and won a race by 4 lengths.
Next Wednesday in Sandown in Melbourne, we have Allward.
Yeah, Allward, a very exciting horse. Debuted for us in Australia 2 weeks ago, was an incredibly unlucky 5th, should have won. He's a stayer. He steps from 1400 to 1800 metres. He's improved with his first up run. With luck in the running, it'll be very hard to beat. But we don't have the details of the fields and stuff yet. They're not out for a couple of days.
Also, next Wednesday in Matamata, we have Thread the Needle.
Thread the Needle, and it sounds like this week I'm repeating myself a bit, but she continues to improve. Her last start run was good. She showed a good turn of foot. She just covered a lot of ground. She's improved since. Her gallop this week was excellent. Matt Cameron in the saddle, a senior jockey, next Wednesday, going 1200 metres. And I think, haven't seen the field yet, but I think she'll be very hard to beat. I think she's a very good winning chance. So we appear to have a few good winning chances coming up over the next week.
Now it is time for Bet of the Week, which is North and South.
So we don't often give our own horses as Bet of the Week. And the last time I did it, the horse got shin sore and ran last, even though he's got a lot of ability. But this week I'm plumping for one of ours. I'm plumping for North and South because I think the race suits her. She's working very well. And she's one of those horses that will be over the odds. For some reason, they look at her and they always find 1 or 2 or 3 horses in the race they like better. So she always pays more than she should. Don't take the fixed odds. I think she's $8 fixed odds, $8.20. Don't take that. She'll pay more on the tote. They'll ignore her and she'll pay double figures on the tote. And she is our Bet of the Week.
Well, that concludes Tube Talk for this week.
Thank you, Katie.
Thank you for having me.
And we will be back next week.
Okay, bye.